Do you know the first civilization to produce iron on a large scale? Do you know which was the largest battle ever fought that involved chariots? Let's find out today. In our world's history, there once existed a formidable force, a people whose prowess on the battlefield and political acumen rivaled the mightiest of empires. Welcome to a new episode of World History 101, where we look back at the legacy of the Hittites. The Hittites, a warrior people of the Bronze Age, dominated vast parts of modern day Turkey and Syria for over a millennium. Their empire at its zenith between 1450 and 1200 BC stood as a formidable rival to the likes of Babylonia, Assyria, and even ancient Egypt. But what made the Hittites such a force to be reckoned with? Their military might was unmatched, employing advanced weaponry and tactics for their time. Yet, it was the mastery of diplomacy and statecraft that truly set them apart. The Hittites were not only fierce warriors but also shrewd diplomats. They forged alliances, they brokered treaties, and they navigated the complex geopolitics of the ancient Near East with finesse. The legacy of the Hittites endures in the remnants of their great cities, such as Hattusa, their capital. The ruins are still in modern day Turkey, which were and are, you can see that, adorned with magnificent temples and imposing fortifications. Now, talking of Hattusa, in the history of archaeological discovery, few findings have been as transformative as the unearthing of 10,000 cuneiform tablets in Hattusa, Turkey, in 1906. These tablets, along with the remnants of ancient cities, actually unveiled the enigmatic story of the Hittites. The journey of the Hittites began around 3000 BC, when these feudal tribesmen migrated south from the region north of the Black Sea, traversing into Anatolia or Asia Minor or today's Asian part of Turkey. Mounted on horses and chariots, armed with bronze daggers, they embarked on a path that would shape their history. So by 2000 BC, these scattered dominions of the Hittites coalesced into a formidable empire, with its heart pulsating in the city of Hattusa. Under the leadership of one of their first kings, Hattusili I, the Hittites launched audacious campaigns, expanding their sway beyond Anatolia. And that is why the discovery of these cuneiform tablets in Hattusa was nothing short of groundbreaking, because these ancient archives provided invaluable insights into the socio-political dynamics of the military campaign and daily life of the Hittite civilization. Under the reign of Hattusili I's successor, who was Mursili I, the Hittites reached new heights of power. They ventured into Syria, laying claim to new territories, and even dared to sack the fabled city of Babylon. Yet their triumphs were not without tribulations. Despite their early successes, the Hittites faced setbacks, as evidenced by the demise of Mursili I and the subsequent loss of their conquests. However, their resilience and determination endured. Re-emerging in 1450 BC, it swiftly rose to prominence under the rule of the great king Suppililiumus and expanded its dominion to encompass vast territories stretching from, of course, like we said earlier, Anatolia to Syria and nearly to Canaan, which is modern day Israel. But as with all great empires, the Hittites faced challenges. By 1380 BC, under the leadership of Suppililiumus's descendant Mubattalis, tensions began to rise between the Hittites and another formidable power in the region, Egypt. Both Egypt and the Hittite Empire sought dominance over the strategically vital region of Syria. This rivalry would culminate in one of the most famous battles of the ancient world, the Battle of Qadesh, the largest battle ever fought involving chariots, a total of 5,000 to 6,000. Yes, in the year 1300 BC, the forces of Egyptian pharaoh Ramesses II clashed with those of the Hittite king Muwatallis near the city of Qadesh. What followed was a brutal and fiercely contested struggle for supremacy. Despite initial setbacks, the Hittites managed to hold their ground, thanks in part to their innovative use of chariots and superior tactics. The battle raged on for long, with neither side willing to concede defeat. In the end, while neither side emerged as a clear victor, the Battle of Qadesh marked a turning point in the ancient world. It demonstrated the resilience and military prowess of the Hittite Empire while also highlighting the balance of power between two of the greatest civilizations of the time. Now, although the Hittites are considered to be a civilization that is often shrouded in mystery and intrigue, they are also often credited with being the pioneers of the Iron Age. While most civilizations of the ancient world were still relying on bronze, the Hittites were mastering the production of iron on a large scale. It is believed that as early as 14th century BC, the Hittites were smelting iron and using it for tools and weaponry, giving them a significant technological advantage over their neighbors. However, despite their technological advancements and the other advantages that they had, the Hittites were not immune to the ebb and flow of history. Around 1193 BC, the region was rocked by a series of migrations, including the arrival of the mysterious Aegean Sea people. This coalition of migrants from the eastern Mediterranean descended upon the Hittite Empire, ushering in a period of turmoil and upheaval. Suddenly, the once mighty Hittite Empire found itself under siege as wave after wave of invaders swept through the region, bringing an end to centuries of Hittite dominance. And that brings an end to this episode. I'll see you soon with the next episode of World History 101. Thank you so much.